Here we go. Issues of the tongue. The enemy would not want you to watch this. Oh my God, that sounds drastic, bro. I sound like a freaking street preacher. The enemy. Hey, for real though, this is an issue. Your mouth causes destruction if you do not keep that boy tamed. I did a series on the good things that we can use our mouth for. And now this is the negative, the death, the pain, the problems. We know Proverbs talks about there's life and there's death in the tongue. I spoke on the life. This is the death version of it, the bad things that can happen. We know that verse. We may not know these as well. So this is a cautionary tale. If you are doing this, run from it. I've done some of them. I'm sure you have too. And we need to be reminded of the destruction that the mouth can cause. If you've read anything about our enemy, he's a accuser. How does he accuse? Did they really say? Is Job really da-da-da? Bro, it's the mouth. We are enemy-like when we slander, when we gossip, and we don't always grasp the power that our tongue holds. All right, so let's look at it. Number one, we want relationship with the Lord. And the Lord hates lying lips. If you want a relationship with somebody, you got to come under their rules. How do they operate? And the Lord has nothing to do with lying lips. Proverbs 6 tells us there are 6 things the Lord hates. 6. 7 that are an abomination to him. Of the 7, 3 have to do with the mouth. He hates lying lips. He hates false witness. He hates this. A brother who sows discord. How do you sow discord? You gossip. You lie. God has nothing to do with it. Who's lied? Me. We've all been there. Bro, why have we let gossip become a natural thing in our culture? And I don't think that's an exaggerated statement. I think that's true. Like, we think gossip is okay. We think it's okay for people to comment on a video and hate on somebody. God hates that type of stuff, and he has nothing to do with lying lips. I said this in the previous video. It is said of Jesus in Hebrews 1:9 that he loves righteousness and he hates wickedness. Run from lying. Number 2, the power of the tongue, looking at the negatives. Proverbs 11:11, by the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but by the mouth of the wicked, it is overthrown. By the mouth of the wicked. Typically, when we think of cities being overthrown, it is armies, it is weapons. Proverbs tells us that you can overthrow a city with your words. You know, I'm not a history buff, but I think we know the word propaganda, and we've seen this throughout wars. Propaganda is a piece that can change a nation, good or bad. And we know the mouth can overthrow a city. This is making me think of James saying, like, our mouth is a restless evil. We have to do everything in our power to tame it. We can bless people. We can also hurt them. And it reminds us that it's so powerful that it can overtake a city. People banded together speaking lies can overtake a city. So when people speak lies, man, you stand up and you speak the truth. Number 3, Proverbs 26:28 says, a lying tongue hates its victims, and a flattering mouth works ruin. You know, like the classic, I feel like the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s movie where they get the prom king to be elected that has no business being the prom king. Imagine the hurt that caused that person. I know it's fake, but it's like that is an example of flattery. Oh, let's get so-and-so to be the king. He has no business. Then they realize it and they're hurt. Think about this. Your friend's telling you can sing and you can't sing. They're flattering you. A flattering mouth works ruin. And a lying tongue hates his victim. Oh, yeah, Johnny, you got it, bro. You nice. He gets up to sing and he's god awful. It's an embarrassing moment for him instead of someone telling that person the truth. This makes me think about being an evangelist. Hey, I'm a Christian. I'm a believer. I'm not going to joke around about it or beat around the bush like this is who I am. I'm not going to lie to you. Life and death in the tongue, we have a chance to evangelize and speak goodness over people instead of flattering people. Oh, you can believe whatever you want. Nah, it's the way, the truth, and life is through the cross. That's it. Don't flatter people. It works ruin. They could be separated from God because you refuse to tell the truth. One more again. There are people in your circle that you're afraid to share. You flatter them. You lie to them. You don't share the gospel with them. And because of that, you being in proximity to them, you are hurting your own walk because God has called you to share it and speak it. It is the Great Commission, and you play a part in it. Number 4. Sorry, I was a little preachy right there. I love you guys. I just want people to walk with God, man. And we can't work ruin by flattering people. Number 4. Proverbs 29:20 again. These are all from Proverbs, the issues, the death, the pain that the mouth can cause. Do you see a man who's hasty in his words? Man, there's more hope for a fool than for him. There's more hope for a fool than for him. God, this makes me think of my teachers growing up. Were like, hey, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. You better listen more than you talk. If there's any ADHD people in the room, can you raise your hand? Oh, there's one over there. I know this one. I don't do this well. But we would do great to be quick to hear. Quick to hear, slow to speak. Quick to hear, listen. If you are quick with your words, there's more hope for a fool than for you. Man, that's drastic. For a fool, cross-reference the verse about a fool who just remains silent is deemed wise. A person who's not very bright, who doesn't even follow God, if that person just remains quiet, they can be looked at as wise. Quick words, rash words, typically don't work well. Last but not least, I know this one from heart, Proverbs 51. A harsh word stirs up anger, and a soft tongue quiets contention. If you look at it this way, you come on a scene and people are arguing, you can either put out the fire or add gas to it. How? Your tone? What you say? Is it harsh? Stirs up anger. If it's soft, you can quiet contention. Much drama can be avoided. Much drama can be avoided by tone. That's it. That's it. This is the power of the tongue. And we would all walk better if we understood how important it was to our Father. And Proverbs is extremely big on how we speak and what we say, because King Solomon understood what the tongue is capable of. We would do well to be just like that. Till next time.